Slave DiBiase.
All right, y'all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Depending on when you guys digest this content, this is another episode, another live episode of the Offenders Initiative podcast. I am your illustrious host, Slave DiBiase, aka Tony Spark, aka Slave Daniel Richards, aka the Slaylian Cometh. And we are here today. Listen on We the People TV, man. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all know where y'all at. We the People TV, man. On my stoneheads, on my true offenders, man. Y'all pulling up for another good sesh with your boy. I appreciate it because you could have been anywhere in the world for your 420, but you're here with me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Like, comment, subscribe, and share my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe to everything that we're reacting to today because that's, excuse me, that's all we do is react. I don't steal nobody content now. I'm not a thief. I don't do that. But I will react to your shit, though. So, you know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody that might be here, man. Salute to the chat. Salute to the chat. Tell me what y'all smoking on today, man. How y'all feeling out there today? How y'all feeling out there today? It's Friday, and I'm ready to smoke. Yeah, it's Friday. It's time for smoke to be put in the air. It's time for a sesh. And y'all seen the caption, man. Power Book 4 Force, Episode 7 reaction, the calm before the finale. Now, this is going to lead up. This episode is a precursor to the final couple of episodes that we may or may not see on the way out the door. In the words of NBA Jam, he's heating up. Yo, 50 and Courtney Kemp and Starz and all of them, they not playing. This episode was straight fire. I fucked with it from beginning to end because it's planting those little seeds. Actually, these were big seeds planted into how this whole situation with Tommy and his time in Chicago is going to end, you know? And with everything that's going on, now it's begging the question, damn, you know, will Tommy make it all the way out of this alive? He might make it out alive, but will he be okay? You understand what I'm saying? Will he be okay? So yeah, get your lighters together, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Tell me in the comments what you're smoking on today, how your day's been, period, where you're from, where you're supporting from. I appreciate all of that. And without further ado, you know what I'm saying? Let's get into this right here. This is by way of Top Notch to Watch. We're going to give them a subscribe, a like, and let's see what they're working with, y'all. Light up. Let's get into it.
Here. Take this to the club and drop it off to Shanti. She waiting on it.
Jenard! Oh, no.
Shit.
You ungrateful piece of shit.
Oh, boss. You hear me? You work for me.
Watch your back. Your days in CBI are numbered. Him and Jenard plan to kill D-Mac.
Whoa.
You know that?
Hey, yo, you think you can fucking blame me, motherfucker? You trying to kill my nephew, huh?
Yo, what the f you talking about?
These motherfuckers tried to get you killed. You think I was gonna find out? And you out of CBI for life. And the hell you say?
Yo.
You ain't going nowhere. That's my brother. And don't talk to him like that.
Oh.
You go, motherfucker. You out of CBI. You coming back. I'll let you walk these streets. You ain't nothing without me, Tommy. You ain't nothing without me.
So y'all just saw that little bit of what's going on in this episode right now. All those little pinpoints of what's going on in this episode right now. You saw Shanti telling Tommy he better watch his back. His days in CBI are numbered. You see, now I'm English, Kate. I'm English. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. I'm English, baby. I'm English. Thank you for your support. Light up. Don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mindy, what's good? What's good? Y'all are probably boss, but I'm saying what's up to everybody anyway. Anyways, yeah, y'all seen exactly what's going on with that, right? They gave you blow by blow of what's going on with this episode. That's hot shit throughout the whole episode. Let's get into it.
Welcome back, Top Notch Games.
Kate, what you smoking on? I mean, if you hear what you smoking on, I hope you smoking. What you smoking on?
Another video. We're here with season 3, episode 7, A Power Book Force. And this one was a fucking banger. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it started off slow, and I'm like, no way. The way they've been building up.
This shit here, I'm sorry. When we get to this part between Shanti and Jenard, when she caught my man in the bathroom, oh yeah. If you coming on my channel to support, bro, it's spoiler country around here, Jack. Hey, we got Starz. We you know what I'm saying? We got Starz, and we be watching episodes when they come out at midnight. I don't know what y'all gonna do, but this spoiler country around here, let's keep it going. This part right here was a shocker because it had to have been. This is fictional. This is fictional. There's no way Shanti would have been that calm in real life. But we're gonna talk about it when we get here.
Hype on these episodes, they cannot come up with a dud like this, but all the setup within this episode happened to pay off in like the last 15 minutes, and shit really popped off. So we of course got to talk about Tommy setting up Jenard for him and Shanti to break up, getting him back on that fentanyl, kick him out CBI. We gotta talk about Shanti exposing Diamond and Jenard.
If y'all been keeping up with the show, this part right here when she we'll talk about it in a second when we get there. Don't worry about it.
But trying to kill D-Mac, set him up with the King Kilo situation, giving that information to Tommy, causing a fight between Tommy and Diamond, officially ending CBI and the coalition, starting a whole war. And last but not least, Tommy taking out Stacey Marks. Yes, the lead, what she is, the district attorney, the lead cop on his fucking case. She said she wasn't working with him no more. He said, you ain't breathing no more. Took her out at the end of this episode. So we got to break all of this down.
Oh, that means we are officially, in the words of the boy Mark Dark, we are smoking on that Stacey Marks pack. Know what I'm talking about? And today's Stacey Marks pack happens to be what am I smoking on here? Tropicana cookies and Maui Wowie by way of Flying Horse. Yeah, by way of Flying Horse, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Great vape company. They definitely do the job. And it's a 3-in-1. Like if I go to either side, I could just have indica or I could just have sativa. Or in the middle, you can hit both of them. All right, yeah. So we smoking on that Stephanie Marks pack. I, for one, am not sad to see this character go. She was annoying. I hated the way that she talked to all of her employees under her, but we're gonna get into it
in this video. So if you guys enjoyed, feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let's go ahead and get right into it. So we got to start off with Tommy's plan to set up Jenard. So he peeped immediately that Jenard has been getting into Diamond's head, and Jenard really has over the course of the entire season, basically telling him, you letting Tommy run shit. Fuck Tommy. Stop listening to him. You need to.
We knew all of this was going to come to a head eventually, though. I ain't going to lie. I'm not mad at Jenard for keeping the exact same energy since day one. Who is this white boy? Fuck Tommy. We don't need him. He's been saying that since day one. And to be honest with y'all, call it what you want to call it, I'm on Jenard's side. Who is this new dude that you got telling me what to do? I've been holding it down since you was in prison for 15 fucking years. And if we gonna be actual factual, I wouldn't have gave that nigga the seat back neither. Nah, I wouldn't have gave Diamond the seat back. There wouldn't have been no, we gonna fight over it. It's just, you're not having the seat back. I'm in charge. We can be partners, but you're not, I'm not gonna report to you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Jenard messed up. He messed up in the first season when he lost the seat. He should have told his brother, I'm not gonna be nobody's underling. We're gonna be partners. But now it's finally come to a head. This has been the major split that we've been waiting to see the entire season.
Do your own shit. I thought you was running things. Blah 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 blah. So he's been getting his head slowly, more and more. And we just saw in the last episode they went behind Tommy's back and got the fentanyl deal done. Now in this episode they set an emergency coalition meeting and they did it. The whole meeting and everything without Tommy being there, and said it was a unanimous decision for.
How the fuck can it be a unanimous decision if I'm not even here to make said unanimous decision, nigga? I'm off top. If I'm Tommy, I'm hot. I'm 38 hot because This is the second time that you done did some shit behind my back. You just made a call and I wasn't there. We supposed to be partners. Are we partners or you want some ghost shit? You gonna do what you want to do and not tell me. But to be honest with you, Tommy and Diamond have been doing that to each other, doing little shit and not telling the other person. It's really gonna be cost, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna cost the both of them in the end.
The fentanyl deal once again, so Tommy can have no involvement, no chance to say no. And Jenard basically said that he brought the deal to them, he want the credit, this and that. So Tommy was already peeping what was going on between them two.
Tommy wasn't stupid. Jenard talking about some, yo, I want parts, I need a better seat or whatever. I just brought y'all a major deal or whatever. It doesn't change the fact that you started a whole new group and you were planning on killing your brother. You should be happy that you're still even around breathing. I'm talking about the Jenard character now. You know what I'm saying? Old Tommy would have killed that fool, but we ain't gonna talk about that though.
But he knew that Shanti wasn't gonna fuck with it, so he went back to Shanti to tell her that Jenard brought the fentanyl deal, and she already been on the outs with him because he been fucking up a lot lately. So
no, what it was is Tommy overheard one of Jenard people's telling him, yo, man, you told Shanti about that shit. You know she don't fuck with that fentanyl shit, right? And he like, yeah, I know, but she gonna be all right. As soon as she find out all the money or whatever that we about to make, she gonna fall right in line. Y'all can see from her face right here, it don't look like she fell in line, do it.
This is when Tommy put the whole plan and everything into motion, where he tells Jenard he has a package for him that he needs to go deliver to Shanti to go and meet her at the club. But he hired one of the girls at the club to basically seduce Jenard and also get him hooked back on drugs, because we know.
Bro. All right, y'all. The girl Tommy hired to get Jenard hooked back on drugs. This all happened way too fast. He's supposed to be meeting Shanti to drop her off some shit. Tommy sent this little baddie his way that was like, yo, I'm gonna be in the VIP room hitting this motherfucking Finny, you know what I'm saying, this heroin or whatever the hell she had in that little pack, and playing with myself. So if you would care to join me, you can. Now, thirsty niggas who don't know when they got something great, they can't just, you know what I'm saying, stave off or whatever. They can't just stave off. Motherfuckers have to go and get. Not every fish is meant to be caught. If it looks or sounds too good to be true, more than likely it is. And boy, was it.
In season 2, I believe he was fucked up off the shit, and it was Shanti who got him clean. So he hired one of the girls to do that, and then he texted Shanti to meet him at the same club to get her pick up, and hoping she would run into him and find him, of course, cheating on her, which she did. This nigga folded quick.
All right. Hold on, I'm taking my shades off for this one. I don't know if y'all can see Shawty, but come on, man. She in the little bikini, man. She kind of got the mix of she looked like a mix of light skinned Keisha and K Michelle together. That man, he like he said, what else was I supposed to do?
As fuck. He was trying to hold on, but we know he was about to.
Look at that, man. Yeah, nah. Tommy set him up bad, bro. She had his drug of choice, and then he had access to the waterfall. Man, Tommy, that was a ghost move. Shout out to whoever's been specifically writing Tommy's character this season, because he's really, really moving smart with the ghost moves. You know what I'm saying?
He was ready to fold, especially when she pulled out the drugs. Yeah, bro was toast.
Oh man, my man was in the bathroom. Hand on frontal. Other hand on the small of her back. Spit in her butt. He was doing all that. Yo, my man Jenard had the champagne and he poured it on Shawty back while he was clapping. Just for Shanti to walk in and catch him like this. Yo, bro, I don't know how many y'all niggas out there, whatever, how many guys watch my show. Have y'all ever been caught red-handed by a girl like this? Like, you got caught red-handed in the middle of it, mid-stroke. Like, obviously, she see his ass is out right now. His ass is out. She's looking at it mid-stroke. Have anybody ever been caught mid-stroke before? Oh man, tell me how that went.
Shanti ended up catching him in the act. She goes
You look stupid. Oh shit. Hey, baby. Hey. That nigga looking like Marlon Wayans when motherfucking Norbit caught his ass beating down Rasputin. Hey, Orbit. He was like, yo, why are you so? Oh, I get like that when I'm hearing about dance stuff. See, just say the word dance and I jump up. Dance. Yeah, nigga. You look stupid. He got caught mid-stroke. That yo, man. Again, man, tell me in the comments. Anybody ever got caught mid-stroke? How is that? Just look at him. Oh man, stupid.
off on him, spazzing on him. This nigga start talking crazy back.
He did.
I'm not gonna lie, Jenard, I was not expecting that. I gotta give you a credit. He was talking
Yo, hold on. I'm gonna let him explain it. Then I'm gonna fill in.
crazy to her. I wouldn't have let that shit slide. I literally thought they was gonna start fighting in that fucking bathroom.
I ain't gonna lie neither. With the way that he was talking to her at that part right there after that girl. First of all, she told the girl to get the fuck out. Oh, girl was like, damn, bitch, all right, I'm out. So she grabbed her shit. Then she gonna rub Jenard on the chest on the way out. She was like, that shit was good. No, gonna stick her tongue out with the Yo, women are some creatures of the night, vile creatures. These two start talking to each other, Jenard and Shanti, and she was like, yo, you are nothing, bro. She was like, you are nothing. You a fucking junkie. I got you clean. I pulled you up out the gutter. You trash. My man looked like, who are you talking to like that? So I'm a boss, bitch. I got sideburns with no top of my head. I'm a boss. You don't talk to me like that. I made you, motherfucker. He said, you work for me. That's why she got that stupid ass look on her face. She was like, I work for you. Wow. When that happened.
They didn't, but I swear I thought they was about to. But they both was talking crazy.
Honestly, I thought she was going to draw down on that nigga and leave him in the bathroom. I thought we was going to see her murk that nigga right there in that bathroom and her dip up out of there.
To each other, they went their separate ways, and Shanti was like, fuck it, I'm exposing everything. She goes back to Tommy and tells him he needs to watch his back when it comes to CBI because Diamond and Jenard tried to kill D-Mac. If we go back,
and he hit the fuck you just say. Tommy was like, what you mean? She was like, yeah, they put a whole hit out on him. She broke the whole thing down about how they sent him to go kill the 9-7s and the whole thing about D-Mac robbing the Chinese folks for Chinese plug for the fentanyl, and they still on the lookout, all for it to roll back over to cover the body down for goddamn King Kilo. She broke the whole thing down to Tommy, and Tommy was like, what? He was like, why are you telling me this? She was like, nah, you just need to know I'm tired of the fake shit and this, that, and the third. Early spoiler alert, I don't think Tommy's gonna let go of the fact that she knew about that shit and she was originally, well, he's gonna think back to himself. She only told me that because she caught him doing what she caught him doing. If she never would have caught Jenard doing what he was doing, she never would have let that information out. So I know Tommy's gonna come back at that. He probably gonna put a bullet in her at the last second on some Spanky type shit, put a bullet in her eye at the very, very last second. She ain't gonna expect it because she's not down for the team. She's an opportunist. She's trying to get to the money. For real, Shanti could knock Tommy out the way. She would be CBI.
All the way to episode 1 and 2 when Jenard went to see King Kilo again. Him and Shanti came up with a plan to keep D-Mac alive and make it look like Diamond and Tommy was hiding him so that King Kilo could take them out. But then, of course, Diamond and Jenard came up with another plan to have him knock off the 9-7s, which D-Mac completed the mission. They didn't think he was going to be able to do it, but they was hoping he'd get killed in doing that, and then they just say, hey, we got the job done. It won't fall back on us, and Tommy can't be mad. So Shanti exposes this whole shit to Tommy that they was trying to take.
I know he's gonna think to himself, she just, loose lips sink ship. She was just so ready to tell me everything after she caught boy cheating. Had she never caught him, would she have let me know that information? I hope he circled back and put a bullet in her fucking forehead too, because she was trying to take him out. Now all of a sudden, now you down with Tommy.
About D-Mac at the beginning of the season, and this leads him to go and confront everybody. So he goes, pushes Diamond, confronts him, tell D-Mac that's right that said they tried to kill my nephew, exposes that said.
But my thing is D-Mac chilling with the motherfuckers who's trying to kill him. Tommy, like, they tried to kill you, bro. He was like, what? You over there smoking blunts with your eventual killers. That's crazy.
Diamond lied about that. He lied about Jenard being a dope fiend. He lied about, I don't know, this nigga just keep lying. He lied about the fentanyl deal. So he was like, he's done with the shit. He kicks Jenard out CBI, but we know Diamond been tripping this entire season. So this is where he finally fully clicks out and said, stop talking to my brother like that. He not going nowhere. He's staying in CBI. And they fully get into a brawl with one another. And Diamond kicks Tommy out CBI when Tommy is the
Yo, this part right here was so fucking funny because while they was fighting, Tommy was getting his little hits in, like he was just barely getting his hits in. That motherfucker was trying to get up and run away, y'all. You know what time it was with Diamond, man. Diamond told him before they got to fighting. He was like, Tommy, you don't want this. You don't want none of this. He was like, let's see what you got, big man. Fuck all that. Tommy was trying to run away the whole motherfucking fight, trying to get away from Diamond. They officially split. He kicks Tommy out of CBI, says, you ain't nothing. It's my shit. I let you walk these streets. Tommy says, you're nothing without me. You're nothing without me. Now they're officially beefing.
right, who built this shit brick by brick. They wouldn't be where they at, wouldn't be no coalition if it wasn't for Tommy. So CBI officially falling apart, split down the middle. We already saw screenshots and images and teasers of everybody at the bottom of Diamond's barbershop pointing guns at one another. So we know CBI is for sure going to be split. And if CBI is split, then damn sure the coalition, the RSDs, the BSDs, all these fucking gangs with all these fucking letters, they're definitely going to split up as well if the main group is falling apart. And this creates problems and issues with Che, of course. So this is where everything.
And Che was just telling Miguel this episode that, you know what I'm saying, he can't go to war with the Marquez cartel because Miguel was like, yo, motherfuckers tried to kill me. I need you to give me the green light to go in on the Marquez cartel. And Che is like, yeah, nah, I can't give you what you want. You gonna fuck up my business. You don't even got enough soldiers to go against them. You need to get down with the coalition. Then maybe you could do some shit like that. Miguel tells Che, he pointed in his face like a grown man. He said, if motherfuckers fuck over me, that shit is on you. Che gonna say, I need to get up and walk away before I do something that you'll regret. Hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I don't like the way that motherfucking Che be talking to motherfucking Miguel, bruh. I kind of hope Miguel knock him the fuck off. But again, there is that little tidbit of information that's still lingering out there that Miguel knocked off Che's son in order to become the head of the IPs. Will that information come back up within these next 2, maybe 3 episodes? What y'all think?
Completely starts to crumble and fall apart, and a war officially begins. And we saw in this episode, Jenard told Tommy he can't wait to kill him. So with this war beginning, starting, everything like that, Che is going to have to pick which one to side with. We see him meeting with Tommy in episode 8. We're going to talk about that. But basically, whoever takes out each other first, and I think Jenard is going to try to get the drop on Tommy, that's going to fail. More than likely take out JP. We're going to talk about that more this weekend. But we also got to talk about in this video, though, that Jenard is currently forming a new alliance with Vic. Vic is getting sick of Tommy as well. So it looks like that might.
Yeah. So the Irish bar, y'all remember the Irish bar that Vic's family originally owned when his father was alive? Well, after everything went down the way that it did, Tommy gave that bar to some Albanians. Vic family over there, his homeboys was like, nah, we need base operations. You got a team. You can continue your father's legacy instead of being Tommy Egan's bitch. So they went to go take back over the bar. They killed some of the Albanians. The Albanians pulled up on Tommy and was like, yo, we kind of feel like it's Vic. You need to take care of this. Woo, woo. Tommy says, he sends Jenard over to talk to Vic and say, you need to check that motherfucker's temperature, see what's up with him. And we lead to a conversation of a shaky little alliance between Vic and Jenard, where Jenard is informing him of everything that's going on and what Tommy's next play is and what his next play should be. Because if you can remember in the first episode, like what Jenard said, if he wouldn't have got the drop on us in that room, man, with them yardies, he said it would be me and you on top right now. I'm anxious to see how all of this is going to end. What's going to happen to the Sampson brothers? Vic's family is gone. His family's gone. Dad gone. His slimy ass sister gone. How he gonna bite the dust? Because he definitely got to be up out of here. Snitches don't last in the Power universe. You know that.
They come back to bite Tommy in the ass, really have everyone versus him. So it's not looking too good for our boy right now. We're just gonna have to wait to see how it plays out. But that's how basically Tommy set up Jenard for him and Shotzi to break up, leading to Shotzi exposing Diamond and Jenard, leading to a fight between Tommy and Diamond that officially breaks up CBI, the coalition, and starts an entire war in Chicago. On to the major death of this episode.
Yes,
Tommy
Cersei
takes out Stacey Marks, which was crazy. We know she's been gunning for him.
Hold on. Let me run it back. Yes, Lord. Hold on. I saved a bowl just for this. Look at the bullet in the stomach of this stupid Hong Kong Fooey haircut having motherfucker Stacey Marks. She got on my nerves the entire fucking season. I hated the way she talked to everybody from her husband all the way on down. And she had nothing but good people that were trying to help her. She's so stupid and so trying to be engulfed and trying to reach the next level of power. Because again, that's what the show is about. That she just walks all over everybody that she comes in contact with if they're under her. She don't even know that she got a whole fucking mole working right in her section because she's too busy with her head up her own ass. And now look at you. Look at you now, stupid Bruce Leroy haircut having motherfucker. You dead now. Okay, we smoking on that Stacey Marks. I got a bowl right here, bro. Y'all see this? This is some shit my wife got me, man. It's a little water bong, little water pipe. He's cool. He's cool. We're going to take a hit off of this for Stacey Marks, getting her out the way. Yes, Sersky. Moving on.
This episode, Tommy takes out Stacey Marks, which was crazy. We know she's been gunning for him since season 2. She tried to bring him down at the end with Vic, but ended up taking out the Marquez cartel and Claudia. And going into this season, she made a deal with Claudia to get out of jail if she can help her get Tommy. So then they get her out, trying to catch Tommy on a wire. That shit ain't going.
This is my last bowl, and I saved it for Stacey Marks. Thank you.
Good. She decides to give Claudia access to Tommy's house, but Tommy, he was prepared for this, went to Claudia's girlfriend, found out the plan. Him and Claudia get in a shootout. He comes out on top and kills her. Now he blackmails, of course, Stacey Marks with the video of the girl way back in season 1 who said that Vic killed the person. Like, he got evidence on her that if it gets released that she won't have no chance to be mayor. So she basically has to do what he says. So after killing Claudia, he takes the murder weapon and gives it to D-Mac to place on one of the Marquez cartel members, tells Stacey who it is, and she goes and brings him in.
That was smart as shit. Tommy was really on his ghost shit. I like the way he's been moving this season. Drastic come up from the Tommy you saw in season 1 of the original Power. Drastic come up.
Her pumped her campaign, and we see and hear in this episode that this pushes her in the lead running to become mayor. But she's obviously starting to have second thoughts, is rethinking it. She talks to her husband or ex-husband, they're getting a divorce, whatever the fuck. And he tells her just try to fix it as best as she can, bring down Tommy. And she's like,
In this conversation, she's telling her husband, she says, yo, I need to talk to you about something. She was like, I fucked up for real. Something that might cost me my whole career. He hit her with, you sure you want to tell me what you're telling me? Because if you tell me some weird shit, I got to take you in, sweetie. I am a cop. She hit him with the, no, I compromised myself. So she used the word compromise the same way Jada Pinkett Smith used the word entanglement. Yeah. She said she got into an entanglement with Tommy Egan, and now she doesn't know what to do. Her husband there tells her, you better fix that shit. Take down Egan. Maybe they'll forgive all the other shit you did. This girl took millions of dollars from a motherfucking drug dealer. She going to jail. What you mean?
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Text this nigga to try to get a meet, and they meet up, unfortunately for her, right after the whole fight between Diamond and Tommy and him getting kicked out CBI.
When I saw the gun on her hip right here, she had a little gun holster strapped to her leg. I said, oh, it's over for her. Tommy was already feeling away because of what happened with Diamond and the rest of CBI. He looking to put a bullet in somebody, so he's not looking to hear no bullshit or the word no for the rest of the evening until he figures out what the fuck he need to do. He's not trying to hear no bullshit. Remember, that's Terminator Tommy. Surprised he ain't hit no motherfucking bump.
That shit. So he already pissed. They just got that whole brawl. She's telling him she's done working for him. He's on his own. He's like, nah, that's not the plan. We gonna keep doing what I say and all this shit. She was like, nah, I'm arresting you for the murder of Claudia. He upped that bitch so fast.
Bruh, she was like, you know what it was? I think she got too comfortable. She didn't think Tommy was gonna do nothing with her. I'm arresting you for the murder of Fop. He did up that bitch fast than a motherfucker. While she was over here snapping her little fucking buttons, she should have got out the car with that bitch in her hand, for real, for real. While she was unfastening her buttons, Tommy drew down on her stupid ass.
As Quick Draw Hall of Fame and smoked her like quick. Like I ain't never see Tommy up that bitch that fast. Like as soon as she said she was arresting him, shot her point blank, walked down on her, put the second bullet in her. She was done for. We was wondering.
It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Smoked her stupid ass. Rest in power to Stacey Marks. You up out of here. You and that stupid ass haircut.
When we first got the trailers, who was the character that was under the sheet? Now, obviously, we know it's Stacey, and it was her husband who obviously is looking at the body, so it makes even.
Going through a divorce, and then to see your wife laid out. Talk about a fucked up day, nigga. Damn.
More sense now. A lot of people thought it could be JP, Jenard, another major character, but now we know, of course, it's Stacey, as we could see in the preview trailer for episode 8. But Tommy taking her out, I don't know what the repercussions of that really can be, because none of the
one or two things is gonna happen. He gonna turn into another Blanca Rodriguez, another person that knows of all of Tommy Egan's dealings, and he's always one step ahead and will never be able to catch him, or he will end up just like his wife there, under a sheet, looking stupid.
Other police members are really important. I guess they got that guy that's working with the Marquez cartel, and I don't know how that's going to continue to play out, but nonetheless, big kill for Tommy at the end of this episode. We're just going to have to wait to see how it all plays out afterwards. Last few things we got to touch on is the brewing war between.
When I tell y'all, this Stephanie Marks bowl is hitting, nigga. My chest is holding the fucking camera right now. Rest in power to Stephanie Marks, stupid ass.
In the Marquez cartel and the Insane Princess. As we know, Miguel was setting up this entire season to kill Tommy, hand him over to the Marquez cartel, and just when the plan was fully about to come to motion, he found out, of course, Maria was pregnant and didn't want to go through with it. So at the time, Tommy was supposed to be at the spot for the kill. He told him to stay at dinner. It didn't get done, and what's his name? Ortega had told him that if Tommy doesn't die, then he will. So basically,
he sent him the little blue flower of death. Ortega said that's the flower that men back in the day would give. The hitman would give the flower to the next person they were about to kill or whatever. And he just gave one to Miguel. Ortega finds out this episode that Tommy is busting down Mireya and she pregnant. This nigga Ortega says, I want Tommy to feel the same way I did when he threw my uncle off the roof. He said, kill her and the baby. Jesus Christ.
Ortega sent some goons after him in this episode, and Miguel survived. I ain't gonna lie, this was the worst professional hit I ever seen in my life. First of all, they got the drop on Miguel, but they didn't have guns. They tried to choke him.
I ain't gonna lie. That was also poorly written. My man on on Miguel back. He got him in the headlock. Little skinny dude got him in the headlock. Then the actual hitman was the one that y'all seen walking up with the knife, planning to stab Miguel in the stomach. First of all, dude on his back didn't even have him. He needed to eat a couple sandwiches and get his ass some milk and get in the fucking gym. Because for real, Miguel stood up on his ass and tossed him up a little bit. Then when you go to stab him, professional hitman, sucker nigga, he turns around and makes you stab the other dude. Who pulls up to do a professional hit with a pocket knife?
And then the other one had a knife. Like, this was the worst professional hit ever. If they just had one gun, they would have smoked them. But they didn't. Miguel ultimately ends up surviving. He has a conversation with Che about going to war with the Marquez cartel. And Che tells him no, because he doesn't have the soldiers, the men, and he can't afford to lose the bodies unless he goes and joins the coalition. Obviously, we know now the coalition is crumbling. It's about to fall apart in these next few episodes. But we do know Tommy and Miguel are gonna team up. We saw that in, obviously, the trailers and everything like that. So we got to see how that comes into.
Whoa, when does this happen? Tommy just comes to some place and just starts letting off on everybody. When does this happen? Now, who are these other people shooting with him?
Motion, obviously, they're fighting for the same thing with Maria.
Oh, that's Miguel. Okay.
Yeah, obviously, Ortega is coming after both of them. And we know Maria in the episode 8 preview trailer is going to get shot at, because in this episode, when they didn't get the job done on Miguel, they called Ortega to let him know that, hey, word on the street is Tommy is sleeping with Maria, Miguel's sister, and they have a baby on the way. So now they're going after her. So it's going to make even more sense for them to team up, and maybe they take out the coalition as well. Like they're.
I saw in the trailer where Mireya was telling Miguel he needs to team up with Tommy. He's looking for a partner. And he was telling her, Tommy's only one man. He is only one man, but he's smart. Always got to remember that.
About to wreak havoc come these next few episodes, especially with Tommy meeting up with Che pointing the guns at him. Tommy made promises that it looks like he's not going to be able to keep now without the coalition. But if him and Miguel align, that's possibly what could keep him alive. So we're just going to have to wait and see with the whole Miguel situation. But once.
Nah, we just running it back. Who is this? Sick of Hick Productions. Yeah, okay. Yeah, nah. We saw the episode, my boy. We just I'm just reacting to the recap and the breakdown. It might be a couple of things folks missed. You know what I'm saying? It's spoiler country around here, Jack.
Again, one of the worst professional hits I ever seen in my life. Last but not least, quickly touch on Vic. Once again, all we really got in this episode is that Jenard went to talk to him, form an alliance, and he also told him,
I can't wait till Vic is gone. Sick of shit productions. Okay, got you. That's clever. Fire.
him about Tommy knowing about his girlfriend. So we saw in episode 6, Vic went with his guys, went and attacked the bar. He did a hit, and it came back on him pretty fast. Tommy knew it was him, so Vic had to kill one of his partners.
Can we get Vic out of here, please? Like, he's a snitch. He been playing both sides, playing folks against each other. His family don't fuck with him. Just, can we get the Vic character out of here? Can Tommy go ahead and stomp this bug out? Because frankly, like, after old girl got killed in the first season, I didn't see a reason to having him around no more anyway. He should have left town.
Give that body to Tommy to show that, or to try to prove he ain't had nothing to do with it. But
today's episode had me hype as shit, how shit went down. Yeah, okay. So what was your favorite part? Was it when Tommy went ahead and blicked down Stacey Marks? You know what I'm saying? We smoking that Stacey Marks bowl right now. Was it when Shanti told Tommy about CBI basically planning to kill D-Mac? Hell, was it when Ortega found out, you know what I'm saying, Tommy girl Mireya is pregnant and wants to kill her and the baby? Sick of Shit Productions said, I want Jenard taken out. Now, when Diamond and Tommy went at it, Yo, tell me I'm not the only person who saw every time Tommy got an opening, he was trying to get the fuck up and run away. Yo, Tommy did not want them hands on him, bro. He did not want them hands on him. Every chance he got an opening, he was getting the fuck up and trying to get out of the room. Oh, man.
But he's getting sick of Tommy's shit, especially now that his girl is in the way. Tommy knows about her. So he's more.
Yeah, facts. He tried to. Hey, man, he knew what time it was. I mean, Tommy ain't no hoe, but it's like, man, that motherfucker Diamond belong in the WWE or something like that. Let me see if I can get this kick off, get this punch in his mouth, punch him in his nose, and I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna skedaddle because if I can't stand up with him. You're a former boxing champion. What I'm gonna do?
Likely to align with Diamond and Jenard in this coming war, and we already hear him in the trailer talking about, is anybody working with Tommy anymore? And they're like, no, he's a lone wolf. So we're gonna see what he continues to do. I don't know why Tommy left this nigga alive this fucking long, but we're gonna see what cards he has yet to play and how pivotal his part is in bringing down one of the two sides. Overall, though, that's it.
All right, y'all. That was a pretty good episode, man. Hold on for a second. Let me end this right here. Yeah. That was a pretty good episode. I loved it. He said he was running to get to the meetup, though, but looked like a cow. He wasn't running to get to no goddamn meetup. He was running away from that ass whooping that Diamond was about to give his ass. Because I mean, like I said, I'm not no hoe, but I know if you hit me once or you grab me, that's pretty much it. Former boxing champion Diamond Sampson, and then he had him on the ground. If he'd have had him with the ground and pound, bro, that would have been it. But yeah, man, this has been another good sesh. Rest in power to Stacey Marks. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can rest that little Bruce Lee bob to the side now. We can go ahead and rest the Bruce Lee haircut. Diamond was putting the beats on him. Yeah, he was. He was putting the beats by Slay on him. He definitely was. It was nasty. The Bruce Lee haircut has been laid to rest. The Marquez cartel is on. Miguel asks, Tommy has nobody else. Do we think this is when we get that call to Tariq? I got problems. I need you out here in Chicago. Shit is going down. Because you remember what Tariq said on the phone on that last episode. You know, we always family. I'm always there for you. He was like, well, line it up. We'll go lay them niggas the fuck out. It's nothing. I can't wait to see what episode Diamond pops up. No, not Diamond. Tariq pops up killing shit on some ghost shit. Now Stacey X coming for Tommy, no Diddy. Yeah, no Diddy. Peripheral, he need to back off before he end up just like his wife. But we'll see in these next few episodes. I'm not sure if they're gonna do a whole little break and all that. All my shows is ending, man. Shit. Fucking Sunday. Welcome to Derry. It ended. Now what I'm gonna do on Sunday? I don't have the joy of watching a murderous clown hunt children every Sunday no more. Like I don't know what to do now. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna find something, I guess. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is a good session, man. That was again reacting to episode 7 of Power Book 4 Force. This is the calm before the finale. He's heating up. NBA Jam voice. This your boy Slave DBIC, man. Thank y'all for pulling up. Thank y'all. Salute to the chat. Everybody that pulled up again. You could have been anywhere in the world for your 420, but you fucked with your boy. And I'm out, man.